What if we told you one of the best fine dining meals in the Nordics costs less than 100 euros? We're Anders and Kaitlin, and we travel for food. Today we're taking you to Restaurant Demo in Helsinki. This Michelin-starred institution has been a cornerstone of Finnish gastronomy for nearly 2 decades. After relocating to a sleek high-rise with sweeping city views, Demo is back and more ambitious than ever. Join us for lunch at one of Helsinki's top restaurants, where modern Nordic flavors meet classic French techniques. Demo has had a Michelin star since 2007 and is aiming for a second star in the new space. Watch until the end to find out if we think it deserves it. The new Demo is located on the top floor of a modern high-rise office building. Finding the entrance is just the start of the culinary adventure. Take the elevator to level 14 and step into the restaurant, with floor-to-ceiling windows and an almost 360-degree view of the city. The sommelier, Carlotta Lanza, welcomed us and showed us Demo's impressive wine cellar. The bottle selection is astonishing, but they also have truly amazing by-the-glass options, including lots of top champagne producers, like Jacques Cellar and Krug. We picked 2 glasses of champagne to start our meal, and enjoyed them alongside our snacks in the lounge. 2 stunning snacks were served to kick off the tasting menu: a seaweed tart filled with fatty tuna, a slightly spicy gochujang emulsion, and fresh citrus gel, and a sweet and salty potato tart filled with Finnish carrots, pickled white currants, and pine nuts. We moved from the lounge into the main dining room for the rest of the meal, passing by the open kitchen where Chef Tommi Tuominen and his team stood plating dishes. It's rare to have a view like this in Helsinki. We loved watching the boats pass by on the sparkling water. The first dish on our tasting menu was a cold pea soup with creme fraiche and caviar. This was so creamy, tasty, and summery, with Dijon mustard adding a fresh, bitter acidity. The textures and flavors of this soup were on point. Demo's bread serving was one of the best of the year. We loved the sour milk brioche, glazed in honey butter, with a caramelized candy shell and a fluffy center. This was to die for. The dark malt bread was equally delicious. It was almost like a cannelé, with a crunchy edge and a spongy sweet center. Both breads were served warm with perfectly tempered butter, and they kept the refills coming. The buttery popcorn notes of this Jacques Cellar champagne paired perfectly with a pan-fried Hokkaido scallop, served with a puree made from charcoal-grilled corn, ají amarillo, and a fermented fennel sauce. The scallop was cooked perfectly with a gorgeous crust, and the corn and peppers in this dish made it bright and summery. Next up was a pate and croute, made with elk, pork, and chicken liver, with toasted pistachio nuts, frisée lettuce, and fresh summer truffles. We loved the meaty flavor and the buttery pastry. The main course was a butter-poached Norwegian halibut, served with potato puree, chanterelles, hazelnuts, and a butter sauce made with miso and mustard. The fish was perfectly cooked and melted in the mouth with the butter sauce. No one likes eating with sun in their eyes. Demo had a fun solution, artfully presenting a selection of designer shades on a silver tray for us to borrow for the rest of our meal. We've never seen this at any other restaurant before. The cheese course has been on the menu since the beginning, and we can see why. Stilton is served on top of a French toast with roasted nuts, tomato marmalade, and a 10-year-old tawny port. We loved this sweet and salty combo. Dessert was fresh and light, a bowl of raspberries, strawberries, and bilberries with chantilly cream, orange zest, and lemon verbena. Bursting with fresh fruit sweetness and herbal zings, balanced by perfectly creamy chantilly, this was just what we wanted in the summer. Our meal at Demo completely exceeded our expectations. We were blown away by the flavors, the hospitality, and of course, the spectacular setting. This is a world-class restaurant, and with a tasting menu under 100 euros, it's easily one of the best fine dining deals in Europe. From buttery sauces and perfectly cooked seafood to one of the best bread servings in the Nordics, Demo proved why it's held a Michelin star for almost 20 years. We've never been to the original, but after this experience, it's clear that the move was more than a change of address. Chef Tommi Tuominen's vision feels more refined than ever, and we wouldn't be surprised if a second star is on the horizon. We're eager to return for dinner next time. Our meal at Demo left us hungry for more. Did you know we have an international food community? Join the Hungries to connect with other foodies around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more food and travel videos. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at @AndersHusa and Carnivore. Thanks for watching!